Hey, hi everyone. I'm Pradeep Nair here. I'm back again with some interesting sessions on Salesforce Financial Service Cloud. A lot of things have changed in the last few years, so I thought to take an opportunity and to share some of the insights on some of the key areas why financial institution should go for Salesforce FSC. And before that, very happy 2025, happy learning. Um, this year there will be a lot of sessions from me, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Please also subscribe. Okay, thanks. So in today's session we are going to cover why financial institutions should go for Salesforce FSC instead of Salesforce Sales or Salesforce Service Cloud. Okay, so this is my first slide. Now we're talking about some common features for FSC starter and FSC growth. Before I get into the details, what is FSC starter, what is FSC growth? FSC starter module is specifically focused on the operational part, a limited part. FSC growth has a larger area to cover, including increasing the books of business, how to increase the revenue and all. Basically, service and sales coming together. Now, some of the key features which a financial institution would be looking for, like client financial profile. A financial institution is very unique, whether it's a bank, whether it's an insurance company, it's a mortgage company. The data model, how they work, is very unique, and that's where a financial institution should go for Salesforce FSC, because these are not this client financial profile is not available with Sales or Service Cloud, but it's unique and available with Salesforce FSC. Now we'll have data model which are specific to those areas which are covered here. We're also talking about financial accounts, assets, liabilities, which are um, common financial terminologies used in basically financial world. If you're taking the example of an insurance company, we're talking about insurance policy servicing as an example. So again, it comes in under client financial profile. Let's go to insurance data model. Now, this is a specific example which I've highlighted here. So insurance data model will cover the processing of a policy, the claims management part, the policy management part, everything will get covered as an example under insurance data model. Now, this is again very unique and you will not find it outside Salesforce FSA. Now, let's go to pre-built dashboard for insurance agent, performance agent management. Now, what happens here is basically the pre-built dashboard available, which saves the effort to build specific custom dashboard for basic um, requirements related to the performance of the distribution channel as an example. Next point is collaboration across LOBs. So here we are again talking about um, complete removal of manual way of working. We are trying to basically put everything in the system so that whether it's the sales team, the service team, for example, if it's an insurance company, they have all the information about the customer, sorry, the policy holder in the system. So that improves the collaboration between various departments. Next one is use templates to track task and document. The templatization part would be related to some basic areas as I'm giving example. For example, it would be like, for example, uh, policies due for renewal. So there would be a templatized um, template available, which will basically can be used to send mailer to customers in terms of the renewal part. So this is an example. Tracking of documents and approval. So, for example, in an insurance company, when it comes to, for example, processing of a policy, so there are various approvals, document tracking which happens. So that is captured again in Salesforce FSC. So towards the end of the approval system, for example, the policy will get, let's say, issued based on the criteria laid down by the insurance company. Now, again, last point is we are talking about alerts related to records. Now, what are alerts related to records? They are basically, for example, if we have an ERP application which is available, so the ERP application will basically capture all alerts related to the premium paid by the policyholder, so which gives us a complete view in terms of the premium paid so that the policy can be issued. As an example, moving to third slide. So in the third slide, we are talking about role-based console. So we'll have role-based console, for example, for a banker, for an insurance agent. So those particular console will capture the specifics of those roles. For example, we're talking about household and relationship groups. So basically, it helps to have a visual mapping of the various people related to that particular account, and it basically gives a potential opportunity to bank with the um, within that particular family or within that particular relationship group. So there would be entities which are not within the family also, which could be part of that. Then we are looking up roll up by lookup. So in roll up by lookup, basically classic way, it's basically giving the complete view of the customer in terms of assets, liabilities, as an example. Then post that we are talking about capturing life events and business milestones. So a life event would be getting married, buying a car, buying a home, planning for retirement. Business milestones could be I'm starting my own company. I will be needing some funds from the bank. 3 years down the line, I'm planning to expand. So those are business milestones as an example. Alerts related to financial account. So for example, if I'm, let's say, as a bank, in a bank, if the customer is depositing as a huge amount and it is lying uh, in the savings account, so that could be an opportunity for the financial institution to advise the customer that why don't you park that money in mutual funds and other debt funds, for example, if you don't require that fund for, let's say, 6 months. So these are the opportunities which can be um, uh, captured based on those alerts. Referrals. So financial institution has a huge focus on referral. You grow your customer asset based book of business based on referral. So that again can be captured. Lightning flows can be used to capture some basic inquiries. Okay, let me come to the last slide. So this specifically is common features for FSC growth. Here we are talking about branch and practice management. We are talking about actionable relationship center. We're talking about mortgage API. Mortgage API is more or less related to how we are capturing, how we are doing integrating with other third-party application. And then mortgage and lending data model. So mortgage and lending data model will again have data model aspects specific to mortgage industry in terms of the asset, in terms of how much loan the particular person is eligible for. In actionable relation center, what typically happens is the financial institution will be able to map uh, the various stakeholders, like for example, my family members. Then, for example, if Mr. XYZ is working for an organization, so his family members can be mapped and the organization for which he is working, because there is potential business which can be done in the near future. Or even if Mr. XYZ is owning a company, so in that case also, the entire information with regards to who is the auditor, uh, as well as who are the various stakeholders, that can be captured. So it will empower the financial institutions to basically expand the book of business in a very structured, logical manner. I hope you liked today's session. I tried keeping it very short and sweet so that the basic uh, f- um, common features are understood very well. Um, so I'll be sharing some more videos very soon. So see you soon, everyone. Happy learning. Bye.